Good day, guys. This is Mr. Allen. Today is May the 5th, and I hope everyone's well. And we're going to continue geometry. We're doing surface area. So, in the IXL program that you're going to be doing, you're going to notice that it's going to ask for surface area, but with prisms, or most likely rectangular prisms, or square shaped prisms. Now, I want you guys to notice when it says the surface area, it's referring to each surface space. So let's say you have an ice cube. If you want to know what the surface area is, they want to know what the area is on each face of the actual cube. So when you do length times width, when you find the area, let's say you have a square, it's going to find a two-dimensional area. We want to know what that two-dimensional area is, but on each surface of the actual cube. So I'm going to use this for an example. We have a cube. Its length is 5, its width is 6, and the height is 4. Now, this is a rectangular prism. So the rule for rectangles is that it has 2 pairs of parallel sides. So even though the length and the width, whatever your area of this is, on the opposite side of the shape, it's going to be the exact same length. So let's say we want to find the area for this shape. It's going to be length times width, 6 times 5. So that's the area for this, the face on the front. Now, the area on the back, remember it's a shape, is going to be the exact same. So we have 6 times 5, which is going to give us 30. So that's the area at the front. But if we want to find the area in the back, it's going to be the exact same 6 and 5. So each prism is going to have a pair, or 3 pairs, I'm sorry. Each prism is going to have 3 pairs of the exact same shape. So the 6 times 5 is going to give us 30. That's the area of the front. And 30 is going to be the area of the back as well. 6 times 5. So we found the surface area for the front and the back, 30 and 30. Now let's find the surface area of the bottom shape right here. So area is length times width, 5 times 4, that's going to be 20. So the surface area for the bottom shape is going to be 20. And remember, it's parallel, so whatever's at the bottom is at the top as well. So if the bottom surface area is 20, the top surface area, 5 times 4 is also going to be 20. So we found the surface area of the front, the back, the front and the back, those two, the bottom and the top. Now for the left and the right. So we need to find the surface area for the right side of the box and the left side. So we know that this is 4, but now we need to know what this is. So remember, on a rectangle, whatever height or whatever length this is going to be the same here. So we're going to multiply 4 times 6. So this length and this length are going to be the exact same. So we need to multiply 4 times 6, and we're going to get the surface area here on the right side. And then 4 times 6 is 24. And then whatever the area is here on the other is going to be the same. So we did 6 times 5, 30 and 30. So we found the front and the back. We did 5 times 4, which is 20. We found the bottom and the top. And then we found the sides, which was 4 and 6. So front and back, this is going to be 30, 30, 20, 20, 24, 24. Now, all we need to do is add them all together. So 30 plus 30 is 60. 60 plus 20 is 80. 80 plus 20 is going to be 100. 100 plus 24 is going to be 124. And then 124 plus 24 is going to give us 148. So the surface area for this prism is going to be 148. So a couple of steps, but basically all we're doing is finding the area of each surface and then just adding them together. Now, number 2, we have this prism. We have the length of 9, the width of 7, and then the height of 3. So same as before, looking at that cube, we need to find the area of each side. So we know that these are going to be the same parallel, these are going to be the same, and these are going to be the same. So we need to do, let's start with the first one, the face. So the first one, 7 times 9, we're going to get 63. So we now know the area of the frame, and whatever the area in the front of the box is going to be the same on the back. So we have 63 plus 63, or 63 times 2 is going to give us 126. So the surface area for the front and the back is 126. Now we need to find the sides and the tops. 9. So let's find the bottom one. 9 times 3. Let's give us 27. And then, so that's the surface area of the bottom. And then the top is going to be also 27 because they're the same. 27 plus 27, or 27 times 2 is going to give us 54. So now we have 54 for the bottom and the top, and then 126 for the front of the box and the back. Now all we need to know are the sides. So we know that the height, or this length right here, is 3. And again, if this length is 7, and this is a rectangular shape or a square, we know that it has a pair of parallel sides. So this 7 is going to be the same 7 over here. The 3 times 7, and then plus 3 times 7, that's going to give us 42. So both of them, when you add them together, but when you add them together, it's 42. So we have 126, the front and the back, 54, which was the bottom and the top, and then 42, which is left and right. When you add them all together, you're going to get 222. So the surface area for this shape, with a length of 9, a width of 7, and a height of 3, is going to be 222. Now, number 3, same thing as before. We're finding the surface area of each side or each surface, and then just adding them together. So we have 5, 4, and 9. So we can do them in any order. If we find the bottom one first, 9 times 4 plus 9 times 4 is going to give us 72, or 9 times 4 times 2, same difference, going to give us 72. If we do, so that's the bottom and the top. If we do the front and the back, that's going to be 5 times 4, which is 20, and 20 plus 20 is 40, or 5 times 4 times 2. It's going to give us 40, and then left and right is going to be 9 times 5, which is 45. 45 plus 45, or 45 times 2, is 90. So we need to add 40 plus 72 plus 90. That's going to give us 202. So the surface area for this shape is 202. Okay, so I have 2 more. This one, the length is going to be 11. The width is 8, and then the height is 5. Now, same as before, find the surface area, length times width, or 8 times 5, plus 8 times 5 is going to give us 196. Sorry, I didn't realize my leg was up. Then that's the front and the back. Now the bottom one, 11 times 5, is going to give us 55. So that's the surface area of the bottom. It's going to be the same as the top, 55. So you add both of them to get the areas. And then left and the right is going to be 5 times 8, which is 40 for this surface area. And then 5 times 8, which is 40, is this. You add both of them together, you get 80. So we have 110 plus 196 plus 80. That's going to give us 386. Perfect. Now, let's say it's a perfect square. All length, width, and height is the same. So it's going to be the same as before. 7 times 7, which is 49. And then 49 times 2 is going to give us 98. So we know the surface of the front of the box, 98. And then we'll do the top and the bottom. 7 times 7 is 49. This is 49. This is 49. Add them together, we get 98. Now we need to find the surface area on the left and the right. 7 times 7 is 49. the surface area, this is 49, this is 49. You add all of them together, 49 plus 40, yeah, I'm sorry, 49 plus 49 plus 49 plus 49 plus 49 plus 49, or 7 times 7 times 2 is 98. 7 times 7 times 2 is 98. 7 times 7 times 2 is 98. You add all three together and you get 294. All right. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. We're just doing area, but you're finding the area of each surface to get the actual surface area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 5 questions in the comments, and I really recommend you guys pause it, work through them, rewind if you need a little bit of help, but I'm going to have them written in the comments and pause. So the first question you should have had, it should be labeled number 6, and it should have the length of 11, the width of 4, and the height of 6. 11 times 4 is going to be 44. 44 times 44 is going to give you 88. That's the front and the back. And you're going to multiply 4 and 6. You're going to get 24. 24 and 24 is 48. And then you're going to multiply 6 and 11. 6 and 11 plus, I'm sorry, 6 times 11 plus 6 times 11 should get 132. When you add all of them together, your answer should be 264. Number 7, you should have the length of 15, width of 2, and the height of 7. Once you multiply that together, you should get an answer of 298. Number 8 is going to be a length of 6, a width of 12, and a height of 14. When you add them all together, you should get 648. Excuse me. And then number 9, you should have a length of 13, a width of 15, a height of 20. When you multiply them all together, you should get 1,510. And then lastly, number 10 should be 25, 25, and 25. 25 times 25 is 265. 265 times 2 is 1,250. So this is 1,250. This is 1,250. This is 1,250. When you multiply by that 3, you should get 3,750. Yeah, that is it for surface area. If you have any questions, please feel free to go back in the video, but just do an area for each actual surface. So when you're going through the questions, I recommend you drawing it if it makes it easier, and all you're doing is finding the area of each surface and then adding them together. Thank you for your time and have a great day.